Good morning, beautiful people. It is Linda Joy coming to you for Magical Monday, and today I am out in nature in the park. It's so beautiful here. As you can see, it's so green and I'm just surrounded by trees. So I talked about the importance of being in nature last week and how it recharges your energy, your connection to the earth. It actually recharges your soul, and this is why it's so important to really connect with Mother Earth, because all of us here are actually living on this earth, and it's important that we tune into the earth and vibrate at her frequency, which is a really high frequency right now. The vibration on the planet right now is the highest it's ever been, which is so exciting. And this is where, everyone is waking up, the consciousness has lifted, and the vibration on the planet is at the highest. So when we tune in to Mother Earth, we can actually really match. So this is the coherence, your heart coherence, and tuning in to the vibration of the planet. This is why it's so important to ground. This is part of one of the meditations that I teach, is the grounding, connecting with Mother Earth and really tuning in to the energy of Mother Earth and feeling her unconditional love that she has for you. So happy Monday. Thanks for those who are watching. So today I will be doing any readings for anyone who has any questions. And today's topic is joy, and which is my middle name. And I will be transitioning over to using joy more, because that is truly my purpose for being here. It's my purpose of my work. It's why I am here, to be of service to others, to help lift the joy on the planet, because joy is the highest frequency that we can maintain. If you look at the emotional scale, if you're in a place of joy, it's a feeling of bliss, it's a feeling of elation, of happiness, of gaiety, of feeling that joy in your heart, and really being true to yourself when you actually feel it. And when you're in that state and that feeling, nothing else matters. All the woes and all the negativity of the world release and melt away in that moment, in that present moment of you feeling joy. And so this is why it's so important to do your inner work and allow yourself to have that time of going within, practicing being in the present moment. This is why meditation is so important, because that's your opportunity where you can just be with your soul, be with your higher self, connecting to source energy, connecting with the higher consciousness, and your opportunity to just check in and ask them any questions. So please let me know if that resonates with you, and because when we're not in that place of feeling joy, you can't attract abundance or manifest anything if you're not in that place of joy. So a lot of people that I'm working with right now, unfortunately, going through relationship breakups, And what I keep coming back to is your relationship in yourself. When you can truly feel the joy within, you can manifest anything. But if you're looking for another person to fill up that part of you that is craving joy, that is so desperate to feel that joy in your heart, it's unhealthy, it's codependent, it's toxic, it's dysfunctional, and you can never actually find it outside of you. It's up to you to feel it in your heart. And hi Lisanne, lovely to have you here. Thanks for watching. Yes, very powerful. Hi Marty, thanks for being here. Always great to see everyone turn up, and yeah, your opportunity. This is your opportunity to ask any questions, to receive a card reading, and ask me any questions. I can tune in as well as choose a card for you. I've got a few different decks here. And I did choose one of the oracle cards, spirit oracles, and I'll share it with you because this card that I chose for everybody is emotional breakthrough. And what it means is emotional transformation, release, freedom. It is safe for you to express how you feel, let it all out, and relationships deepen as a result. So this is exactly what I was just talking about in regards to relationship with yourself. When you can be in that place of releasing anything that's no longer working for you, and this is the fear, the sadness, the hurt, the guilt, the shame, the anxiety, the depression, whatever you are feeling, it's releasing that and letting it go. But in saying that, and I've been talking about this, when there's an emotion, remember, it's energy in motion. It's important for you to feel it, acknowledge it, observe it, and move through it. So what a lot of people do is called spiritual bypass, and it's like, what that means is that you're suppressing. It's like, oh no, I'm happy, 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 and but deep down there is some wounds there. And what happens is we will attract someone in our life, i.e. a relationship, who also matches that wound, and that causes unhealthy relationships, because we're needing someone to fulfill or acknowledge us, or to compliment us, or make us feel good, or make us feel worthy, or whatever it is. And this is where it's so important for you to really know yourself, know your true self of who you are, and to basically, be true to yourself. Acknowledge when you're feeling different emotions and allow yourself to move through it so you can be whole and complete and show up in relationships, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a loved one, whether it's family, whether it's a spouse, whatever it is. Everyone is a mirror in our life. So if someone is triggering you, it's an opportunity for you to actually look at what that trigger is, that wound within. And usually in relationship breakdowns, it's about communication, it's about those triggers, and it all stems back to childhood wounding, those childhood beliefs, those childhood stories that we're still believing. And that's what causes a lot of communication breakdown. That's why it's so important for us all to do our own inner work. No one can do it for us. No one else can feel that. We came here in these bodies in order to learn and grow and evolve spiritually, emotionally, and just keep learning and growing. And mentally, I mean, it's about consciousness. It's about you waking up and being a better version of yourself, but really embodying everything that you're learning in this lifetime so that you can feel whole and complete. And when you get to a stage of just feeling that bliss and joy, and it's like, okay, this is what it's all about. This is why I am here on this planet. And you feel that 100%. So I've got a 5-day discovery, and this is where in 5 days what I take you through is action steps every day where you can discover more about yourself. And this is what I teach in that 5 days. And it's really tuning in to all those emotions and feeling it. You've got to feel it. And a lot of people, unfortunately, what they do is they live in their head and they want to logically and systemize and, and process it in their head. But you got to feel it. You've got to feel it in your heart. So when you feel, then you know that you're getting the right messages. Feeling it and really connecting with yourself. So, so when you think of relationships and going into a relationship, how does it feel? Because a lot of people go, I feel that, the butterflies in my heart, and it feels so good, and that isn't necessarily a good thing, because you might be with someone who is just matching those wounds. Think about that. If someone comes in and it's like you feel that, this is so wonderful and blah, blah, blah. It's like it could be just a mirror for you. But when you feel that wholeness, that bliss, that contentment, that, oh, wow, I can be and do and have anything right now, and you feel that wholeness, that pureness, you know that it's true. Does that make sense? So there's a difference. So yes, feel, but be careful of, the rose-colored glasses and this is all wonderful, and you feel elated and you're on that high, though just really be true to yourself on being up here, because once you take the rose-colored glasses on, it's really about looking within and looking at where you're being triggered, looking at what this person is teaching you. Though if you're in a relationship and you just feel that bliss and that joy and just pure love, you know that you're together enhancing each other's lives, and that's what it's all about. So I'm going to choose a card for everyone. This is one of my favorite decks, Keepers of the Light, and they're oracle cards. And this is, they're all about the masters. And the masters come through and they're all connected on many levels of, I don't want to say the hierarchy, but in the spirit world, what they are is there's different levels of hierarchy, and so these masters are at a very high level. So let me just choose a card for everybody. And I hope that you're enjoying the beautiful day. Yesterday I was at the beach and it was so lovely and warm. I mean, it's winter here, so... Okay, so the card is Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So let me just share Lady Portia. This is so... it's beautiful. Because she's a very powerful goddess. So, and it's all about justice and peace. And if you look at what's happening on the planet right now, is the truth is coming to the surface. There's justice and peace unfolding and as we speak. And it's all about, she brings order and opportunity to every experience. And as a Lord of Karma, she also regulates the law of cause and effect. So she helps us recognize the impact of our judgments, choices, and actions on ourselves and the world. She is a twin flame of Saint Germain. So Saint Germain is the I am presence. You can look him up, very high vibration. So she is strongly connected to the violet flame energy, and it's the violet flame energy that you can bring in. And if you're feeling any emotions, especially in any of your chakras, use the violet flame to dissolve that and help you to release it. Okay, and I've got different meditations on this, so reach out if you'd like the meditation. I may record a new one on the violet flame. So together, these twin flames of Saint Germain and Lady Portia can work as overseers of legal situations. Justice is an energy that's about honouring everyone involved rather than punishing bad behaviour. Lady Portia helps us to do what is right morally and spiritually for our soul's growth. So right now, a call for justice is being brought into your space. Even if this means you will lose out, there really is no loss in the higher state of truth. Act from the heart, see the other person's point of view, and surrender your pride so that you are coming from a loving space. If you've made choices that weren't for the highest good, admit it. Through this honesty, you are releasing any karmic bonds or anchors of fear from the energy. Take the time to learn from this situation, and if you are involved in any legal issues, know that Lady Portia and the angels of justice are gathering round to honour everyone involved. So beautiful. So especially what we've been hearing on the news, and especially what's happened in the States on a court case that was just overruled. This is very relevant, and so yeah, do what you feel is right. And I've always said this, you know, when you make choices, always feel into what makes me feel good, what makes me feel strong, and follow that path. And that's how you make your choices and decisions for your highest good and destiny. So I hope that was helpful, and let me know if you'd like a card reading. So yesterday I was at the beach. I'll post some more photos. I was trying to load them up last night, but for some reason, technical stuff with my phone, and maybe I wasn't meant to be on my phone. Anyway, though, out in nature, here I am in the park, but yesterday I was at the beach, and that is so important for everybody to have that time away where you can recharge your energy, but what it's doing is also nurturing and nourishing your soul, your physical body, to create balance. And that's exactly what my BENN Method is all about. This is what I teach in my steps. So you'll be, I'll send out more information on that, on my BENN Method and how it can help you on a daily basis, and posting that. Also my joyisms that I'll be posting as well. And so I'll be posting different joyisms every day. So keep an eye out, and please share them with others. It's all about lifting up the energy vibration on the planet. Lifting together, we can keep raising the energy vibration and the frequency on the planet, and all feel that joy, bliss, love, because they're the highest frequencies. And so when you're in that vibration, well, guess what? You just keep attracting more and more. So, hi Diane, great to see you here, lovely. All the way from California, awesome. Thanks for watching, thanks for being here. So Diane, every Monday I do lives here for Magical Monday. I do card readings, answer people's questions. So if you have a question, pop it in the comments, and or if you'd like a card reading, please let me know in the comments as well. And Alan, so awesome. You're doing your morning meditations out in the warm sun in the yard. Absolutely. Do you know, in Brisbane, our winters, yes, I've got long sleeves on now, but I came straight from the gym. And I just love the winters. Like yesterday, I was in a singlet and it was so warm. It was so beautiful. And I met up with my friends from Sydney, as well as a friend who lives down the Gold Coast. So it was just magical. And so being at the beach for me is my bliss place. I mean, I love the beach. I love connecting with the ocean, love being near the water. That's why I've got, the water right here. It is the river, though it's still in nature, and I'm still near the water. So awesome. How are you feeling, Alan? I know that we got a message for you last week, a card for you. And I'm so pleased that you're doing your morning meditations and connecting with Source, connecting to the earth, connecting with yourself, to be true to yourself and just listen to those messages that come through. And, and it's something for us all to practice just being present in the moment, practice being here and now, and feeling. So I'm going to, does anyone want a card? Does anyone have any questions? Just say yes in the chat. And so attaining the, oh, awesome. Yes, having a daily routine is so important, and when you can create that as a habit, it just is part of your day, part of your routine, and it's effortless. So the more it can just be part of your morning routine, then it doesn't feel like an obligation or a chore. It's just something that you enjoy doing, and it's your place where you can connect to yourself and just be at peace. So that's so beautiful, Alan. Good for you. And that's, what I teach in my programs as well. What is your routine? And you have a daily routine, whether it's in the morning, whether it's at night, and it's self-care for your soul, self-care for you to really give to yourself, because you're worth it. You deserve it. You deserve that time and space to just be with yourself. Be in your heart, to feel, and in that space, that's where you can create and manifest anything you desire. And it's that simple. Ask and you shall receive. So, okay, so I'm going to choose from the butterfly deck. There's a plane going over, so okay. Wow, there's a few. There's leaving. Well, let's see what leaving says. This card confirms that what you already know, it's time to leave a toxic situation. Interesting. We're just talking about relationships. So if anyone out there is in a toxic relationship, this is a message for you. You've done your best to heal the conditions, but sometimes the circumstances become intolerable, and the healthiest choice is to move on. This naturally brings up feelings of confusion and insecurity. However, rest assured that whenever you're on the right path, which you are, everything works out for the best. Your departure doesn't need to be sudden or drastic. Like a butterfly building a cocoon, you can plan and prepare for this transition right now. You can even make your exit gradual so that you feel more comfortable and secure during this healthy change. So other meanings is letting go of fear, releasing an addiction, travel, a family member leaving home. So awesome, whoever that message is for. And what that, this just, it's perfect actually, because like I was just talking about with relationships, I'm talking to so many people that are actually going through a relationship breakup. And unfortunately, during COVID, with the lockdowns, it brought up a lot of stuff for people. So this was an opportunity to really go within and work on all our stuff. Though when you were forced to be in a lockdown together, it was a test for you. And some people came out the other side stronger, more clear, more embodied, feeling, closer to their partner. And unfortunately, some others are separated. So with any transformation, it's like breaking out of the cocoon. So when you're making that decision that, okay, this is a toxic situation, I choose to leave, you're actually honoring yourself. And remember, two people are in the relationship, so you both have to do your inner work. You both have to take accountability and responsibility for whatever is going on for you. And if there's a trigger there, well, that's beautiful, because they're a mirror for you, showing a wound that needs healing. Okay, and healing isn't just a one-off thing. It's a constant, gradual. It's a constant moving the layers out, and so this is I'm still on my healing journey after, over 30 years of doing this. And, from everything, all the pain and suffering, through my childhood and those beliefs and conditioning and blah, 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 it's like changing that old story and just coming back, really embodying that bliss and happiness and feeling that joy. So, and like the butterfly, huge transformation. So then you have your wings and you can fly freely, and do whatever you choose to do. And so I acknowledge, those people who are coming out of a relationship and there's a lot of pain there. And then this is how I can support people through that, feeling the fear and the uncertainty and the sadness and the grief and the not knowing their next steps. And that's the area that I really hone in and we go deeper on. And so if there's anyone out there who is unfortunately going through a relationship breakup, send me a private message. We can set up a call, and I've got a free consultation on my website. You can book via my calendar and let's have a chat and see if we're a good fit. And if it feels right, awesome. We can go much deeper. It's completely up to you. No pressure. So, and when you know what your next steps are, then you can move forward. Okay, sometimes if we're just feeling stuck or feeling lost because of this tragedy or this huge emotional event has occurred, well then it's like you're not in a place of making a clear decision or choice or whatever. Hey Paul, thanks for watching. Great to have you here. So Paul, I'm doing card reading, so if you'd like a card, let me know and we can choose a card for you. And I hope that you're having a beautiful day. Okay, Diane. Okay, yes. Diane, I miss you. I miss all my friends in California. Like, for those who don't know, I lived in California for about 7 years, and I met so many people because I moved around to so many different places, and I met so many wonderful people. And I'm coming back in November, so would love to get together. This will be 3 years since I've travelled. So in November I'll be coming back to the US and, just kick the stand. And I look forward to reconnecting with you all. So enjoy your dinner. And there was I'm going to choose another butterfly card because there was a couple of others that wanted to jump out. And Paul, do you want me to choose a card for you? Let me know. So I'm just tuning in. So this is the same park where I would do all my meditations for the new moon and full moon. And got them on hold, but let me know if you'd like to come doing the meditations again. We do the ceremony. It is winter here, so at the nights it's a little bit cooler. So I've just paused them for now. And okay, the card is you are stronger than you know. So let me share that, because this is something that I always tell my clients is empowering, encouraging them to stand in their power, to make choices and decisions from their highest good and destiny. But when you make your choices and decisions that just, you get a right feel, you get a yes, and I'm going this way. And sometimes it can be feel scary, which is an illusion, and it takes a lot of strength and courage for you to make that next step. And so when it's the unknown, that's what can bring up a lot of fear for people. So this card is all about, you are stronger than you know, and it's challenging situations show you your inner strength, especially when you seem to have no choice but to handle the matter directly. This card is encouraging you to keep going and to call upon the deep well of strength that God has given you. It is within you now, and you can draw it upward to serve you, like a tree drinking water through its roots. While you may feel like giving up, this is a time to persevere. It's a self-test, so that you can gauge how much strength you truly have. After the situation is resolved, you'll feel safer and more confident, because you'll know that you can rely upon yourself. So important. This is where really trusting that inner voice, trusting your inner guidance. And so for every step that you're making in your life, just trust and have faith. So additional readings is strength. It's either strength training at the gym, asserting yourself, not backing down, fighting peacefully for your health and wellness, and championing a cause. So again, like I said earlier, don't give your power away to anyone else. Don't look for anyone to fix you, acknowledge you, or prop you up. And this can be doctors. So when, in regards to health and wellness, I've always encouraged all my clients to tune into their own body. And again, this is what I teach people. We go into the actual steps over the 5 days where you can tune into your body. You take your power back. You can heal your own body. And nothing and no one can hurt you, harm you, or destroy you. You are a sovereign being. You are stronger than you think you are. And anything that's happening in the body normally is connected to some emotion or unresolved wound. And so the 5 days is, I take you through those steps to go deeper into what is it telling you, what's the message, and that's how you can actually, thanks for watching, Brad, great to have you here, and that's where you can get to the root cause of the problem or of the health issue and find out what is it teaching you. Exactly, what is the message that it's teaching you? Because there's always a message, there's always a blessing, a silver lining, and like I said earlier, if you're suppressing and pushing down those emotions, it will manifest into illness or disease. And I've been there. I've had cancer I created it, and take full responsibility, because I was pushing down all the sadness and hurt from childhood, and I didn't have the tools in order to express. I had no one to talk to. I didn't, I was 21, and so this was many years ago. Though, yeah. And then I had autoimmune again, suppressed emotions, and I've healed myself of autoimmune as well as all the other illnesses related to that. So let me just, there's a message that popped up. And so this is where we have the power within us to heal a situation, a circumstance, a relationship, a health issue, anything that's going on. So if anyone's got any questions about that, or if you want to speak to me privately, like I said, just book a chat with me, or send me a private message, and we can go deeper into what's coming up for you, as well as I'll give you some tips and we can work out a strategy. Oh, that bird just came flying through. So if there's no other questions, I wish you all a beautiful day. Enjoy this sunshine if you're here in Brisbane. Look how blue and magical it is. It's just gorgeous. And so happy Magical Monday. Go out and create a miracle wherever you are in the world, and feel that joy, and also join me and share my posts on my joyisms. And I look forward to seeing you next Monday, and have a sensational week. Until then, much love, namaste, many blessings, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye for now.